Hi guys, welcome back to the tech side of the channel. Now, you remember a couple of episodes ago when I said that we let the first charter go out on our boat? Well, this is the result of that charter. Unfortunately, during that night they dragged anchor, could have happened to anyone, and ended up on the mud, stroke rocks, and now I'm just diving in to inspect the damage. It's quite early in the year at this point, so you can see right now I'm looking at the water thinking, why is this so damn cold? But yeah, it's around about 16, 17 degrees in the water. Yeah, just going down to the bottom of the rudder just to see the damage and the keel also. Just to add to that, this episode probably emphasizes the real benefit of having an anchor app on your iPhone or iPad or phone or whatever, just to alarm you when your anchor starts dragging. They're really great things to have. So if you have to get in the water and dive down when it's pretty cold, a good idea is to acclimatize yourself and sit there for a couple of minutes, just getting used to the cold and breathing, just so that when you go down you don't end up using all your air because of the panic of the cold and whatever. Just get used to it before you dive down. That's my tip anyway. Now at this point I'm just going down to have a look at the keel as well. There's a couple of scratches on the keel, but I'm not too concerned about the keel, to be honest with you, as it can take a hell of a bang, but the problem when you hit the keel is the delamination that can occur inside the boat. But you can see there that there was a couple of small dents, a few paint scratches on the keel, but that's nothing that I'm really concerned about there.
Oh, it's cold. It's cold, that's for sure. As soon as you go 1 meter down, it's like 5 degrees less.
When it comes to the rudder, the problem there is a little more serious because they're very delicate compared to the keels. I didn't think it was so much of a problem at first, but you can see in the picture here that the rudder is actually constructed in two separate parts, two halves that are laminated together. Now if you damage the front of the rudder and you go so far into the fiberglass or laminate, it will actually open up a hole into the middle of the rudder that will fill the rudder up with water, and then that causes you a real problem. The boat later on this year or during the winter will have to be hauled out. Holes will have to be drilled in the middle of the rudder to let the water dry out. It'll have to be heated and then later patched up to repair the holes that were drilled to get the water out. Not an ideal situation, but yeah, it's going to get fixed.
Yeah, I think it needs to come out of the water at some point.
So, like I said guys, this could have happened to anyone. It was just one of those mistakes that happened, but it's a little concern of mine when we start cruising the world, as we don't have a skegged rudder, and these rudders are a little more vulnerable than those. Anyway, thanks for watching, and maybe see you next time. Cheers, bye now.